Hi guys, coming at you with another review. This one is on this new movie I just saw that was recommended to me at Horror Nights. Um, it was awesome. It's called Stream. So this one just came out this year. It was recommended to me by this nice couple that I met at Horror Nights. It was actually on our way to Horror Nights from the hotel that we stayed at the Hilton right there at Universal in Hollywood. It was fantastic. It was awesome to run into people that have the same taste as me and my wife Courtney. It was just fantastic. So the conversation started with our love for Terrifier. The wife had on a Terrifier shirt. I had on a Terrifier shirt. So naturally, we just started talking, and the husband recommended me this movie Stream, which was fantastic. I just saw it last night. I loved it. Um, let me start off with this because I'm really excited. And then guess who's in this movie as well? David Thornton, who plays Terrifier Art the Clown, which was super awesome. And that's another reason why this nice gentleman recommended it to me, was because he saw my love for Art the Clown and David Thornton, the actor that plays Art the Clown. So it was awesome. Uh, Let me go right into it. So the first act is about, uh, again, spoiler alert, about a family who takes off on a vacation to get away from stuff, and they end up at a hotel that they used to frequent all the time back in the day. So it's good. It starts off on that premise, and then it just slowly builds up to the main story, which is they're fighting for their lives to get out of that hotel and get away from these evil, disgusting, vile people. So again, into Act Two, you start finding out, hey, these people have been, you know, been set up, and these killers are out there trying to kill them. And then in Act Three is when you find out that, hey, this whole thing is a live stream on the dark web, and this family has to fight for their lives. You guys got to check it out. Do whatever the hell you got to do to go and get your hands on a copy of this. Get it wherever you can. This is a must watch. Now, when it comes to the occult side of this, what I see is that in the future, not too far of a future from now, maybe a couple years, maybe 5, 6, 7 years, I see that this is going to be the norm, where people are going to be online fighting for their lives, and people are going to bet money on it. It's going to be a modern day Rome. That's what I can see, and that's what this movie is showing me, is that, hey, in the future, people are going to fight for their lives willingly, for money and for riches, and for fame and that kind of stuff. Because that's what this has to become. Things have to progress, even though they're going to become very, very much more morbid, and they're going to become much more aggressive. I see things going into that, into that level, which is like this modern day Rome, Colosseum, people fighting for their lives kind of shit, gladiator in a modern world. And I see that in everything. It's not just the progression of sports and that kind of shit. I see, I see it getting a lot darker and a lot more perverted. Um, in a twisted way, it has to. For instance, like I tell Courtney all the time, we go to Las Vegas. I love Vegas. I've been going there since I was a little kid. And we go to the shows all the time, and we really like the dirty shows, the topless girls, and the burlesque shows, and all that kind of shit. But they can only go so far. Just like anything else, everything has to progress. And I tell Courtney all the time, they don't show pussy. They don't show that because they can't, because of the alcohol situation. It's kind of like here in Utah, where they can't show tits, nipples, and that because they cover them up, etc. They don't show pussy. So That's what I see. It has to progress on a level that becomes more perverted, more dark. Even if we don't want to admit it, it has to go to that level. You know what I mean? Things have to progress. Um, and this movie just shows that, and it proves to me that, yeah, the cult side, the side that they're not really promoting, is that in the future we are going to go into that level of barbarism, to that level of morbid, becoming more morbid, because it will be more accepted, and people want that shit, you know, in a dark way, you know. It's coming. So the movie was fantastic. It's a fucking must watch. Thank you to that awesome couple that I met at Horror Nights. You guys were awesome. Really appreciate you recommending this movie to me. Um, wow. And then also too, the actor that plays Art the Clown, David Thornton, does a great fucking job in this movie. You can tell that it is Art the Clown because there are characteristics that he still portrays in this character that is very familiar to me and to other fans of Art the Clown. You will notice those subtleties of him playing this new character in this movie. Again, fantastic. You have to go see it. I don't care what you got to do. Go and see it. That's all I have for you guys for today. I'll see you guys in the next review. You guys have a great one and keep watching horror movies and anything that's awesome. Bye.